Today morning, I was talking to one of my students. So I took her class on Friday, and on Friday we discussed reading comprehension. And over Saturday and Sunday, I asked her to practice around 5 to 6 passages. So on Monday, when we met, she told me that she did 5 passages over the weekend. In the first two passages, her performance was not good. But in third and fourth, the performance was better than first and second passage. But in the fifth passage, she said she performed really well. So I asked her what changed. So she said that she was in that right focus when she first did first and second. She was not involved. But in third and fourth, she was involved. And in the fifth one, she's super involved. So we have to learn one thing here. See, whenever you practice, you study for 15 minutes. But when you study for those 15 minutes, put all your effort in that 15 minutes. Because you don't have time to warm up. Because in the exam, what happens is initially, you listen to most of the students who take GMAT or they take mock test. They say that initially first 4 or 5 questions, it takes me some time to get into the zone. But if you get first 4 or 5 questions wrong, you will never be able to score high on GMAT. So what you have to learn is that whenever you study, so demand yourself, because you have to get into that state. So demand from yourself that I have to get into that state. Okay, put all your effort in first 15 minutes. And once you put in first 15 minutes, it continues. Initially, we are just lazy. We just buying time. So what you can do it probably after 15-20 minutes, you can do right from the beginning. Because it's like you have to train yourself to get into the zone immediately. This is very important whether you're doing verbal, you're doing quant, or you're doing data insight. For all the 3 sections, have this mindset that whenever I'm going to study, I'm going to invest. Whether you study for 15 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. Never study when your energies are low or you're not able to invest. Because what happens is when you're practicing, you're getting a self-image, you're getting images of that. And that is what becomes a standard. So you can change your standards if you start behaving differently. So demand from yourself that first, whenever I study, I'll put all my effort now. I'll not wait to get into the zone because we don't have time. Try this in your practice because this has to become a habit so that you can, train yourself, and whenever you want, you can bring in your game A. You can just invest into the things what you're doing. Okay, so right from now, when you're preparing, you're practicing, get into that zone so that when you take a mock or you take GMAT, you don't face problems. Thank you.